Elijah is fucking dope. I've never seen a lot of these guys. I've never seen him before. So I was like, yo, he getting with next right now. Crazy, yo. Like for a second there, and after that second round, going into the third, I was like, all right, next, boy, you better roll them dice, boy. You better do something right now because it was that close. Like the battle was so close. So yeah, man, I was like, over here just like biting my nails. You feel me? Just watching that battle. It was such a good battle.
I know the people are upset, but check this out, CeCe.
Yeah.
The people were the same ones saying last week, we don't want the fan vote. We don't want the fan vote. Y'all cried and complained. Y'all cried and complained y'all way to losing the fan vote, and now the fan vote would have gave all y'all what y'all wanted, and now y'all upset. Y'all see what y'all get?
There's a lot of neck slander in the chat. Even Dev, the demon, shout out to him. He even said it in the chat. He's like, y'all just don't like next time. Like, y'all just don't like him.
Shout out to Dev, shout out to the demons and all that, demon certificate and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, man. Where we starting with this now? We're going in order. We're starting from the top to bottom, or we're gonna let everybody keep venting? Because apparently everybody here is upset. They want to talk about the last battle. How y'all want to go? Let's talk to the chat. Y'all want us to go in order?
Yeah. What you guys want to do?
Let's see what they say.
I feel like we should bring some order and go in order.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying order.
All right, let's go in order, man. The first battle, J2 versus Truffaut. J2, one of CeCe's picks to make it all the way. You know, whenever she makes a pick, you can guarantee that might not go all the way.
That's a lie because I picked Geechee and Nitty to be in the finals.
Yeah, everybody picked Geechee and Nitty to go to the finals.
Okay, a lot of y'all said that they might be upsetting. A lot of y'all had that energy that they were going to get upsetted, okay, and it didn't happen, period.
Yes, Truffaut and J2 was honestly, in my opinion, one of the better battles of the day, and J2 went the fuck off. Okay, he was doing his thing up there. He was going in. Truffaut got that energy. You feel me? And I don't really like it when somebody talks about something for 3 rounds straight. I feel like he was talking about his sexuality for 3 rounds. And it's like, you feel me? Like, I don't want to hear about that for 3 rounds. Condense all that down to 1 round and then talk about it then and don't talk about it no more. That's how I look at it, right? But that 3rd round, he has some very creative ways that he did it, so I didn't mind it so much. But Truffaut was he a beast. He a monster. He was up in there going crazy. So salute to him on his win. J2, I want to see him back, yo. Like J2 is actually really, really dope, and he did really good tonight. So salute to J2, man. Seriously.
Yeah, man. This is what I mean. Like, you know, salute to Truffaut because even though I felt like he focused on the negativity of the UM4 guide way more than the positives that we gave him. At the end of the day, like, he could have sat up there and complained and, you know, been disrespectful to us, but he did what he was supposed to do. He went out there and went and win his battle. That's what you're supposed to do. When you got bloggers or media, you know, may not have faith in you or may not be picking you to win, or you feel like are just sleeping on you completely, you go up there and you prove people wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that bitch and complain about what bloggers do and they still lose all the time. You know, they lose horribly all the fucking time. But Truffaut, like, I definitely, like, you get your flowers, and I respect him for that because, like he said, I'm just going to have to prove some people wrong. And, again, I wanted J2 to go all the way to the finals. That's not going to happen. But I still want J2 back on URL, and good luck to Truffaut because he's still Midwest, you know, Chicago, my second home, and he's going to the 2nd round. So, congratulations to him.
All right, let's see what the people think of J2 versus Truffaut. Let's throw it to the chat. What do you guys think of J2 versus Truffaut? I was thoroughly impressed by both these guys' performances. I was really impressed with Truffaut making all the adjustments, the necessary adjustments after being critiqued so heavily for the last couple of weeks. You're on Fire says Truffaut showed out. B-More says Truffaut 3-0. Wow, they didn't get J2 around this. Maddie Ice says they were both got badge.
Ooh. That's wrong.
What round I gave J2? I thought I gave him the second.
Truffaut 2-1. Us 0-3. What's going on? That y'all like? Y'all didn't like this battle? This was a good I thought this battle set the tone for the night. 3 Letterman says J2 got the 2nd. Salute to 3.
Yeah, I gave him the 2nd too.
Susa Fleur says great battle. J 2nd. Full stir was crazy. And that LGBT bar? What he said?
That was fire.
Legs, guts, butts, and limbs, some shit like that. I forgot.
I don't know, but he could have found a word
Legs,
for
guts,
Q though. If he would have found a word for Q, Q, it would have been elite. It would have been impeccable.
All he had to do is
stop that
LGBT.
LGBT.
That's all he had to say, and then it would have just set it off.
He couldn't finish the whole acronym though. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool.
I was fucking with it. It was I like that. I like
shit
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, he said legs, guts, backs, and thighs. Oof. Sound like I'm ordering chicken right there. All right. Uncle Lou says, "What's up, y'all? Let me wipe my feet before I come on in." Yeah, come on in, man. We talking some J2 and True Foe. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good battle. Only one judge gave the battle to J2, which is Chilla. I thought it was a good battle.
Wow, yeah, that was right. Look, you know, Chilla didn't want the LGBTQ plus people to come down on him. He didn't want the smoke, so he's like, "Look, I'll be the one that give J2 a vote." Okay. I'm gonna try to avoid all the smoke.
I thought it was a good battle, man. Shout outs to True Foe, because he has an assignment on his hands now, battling Sheed in the next round, and Sheed and Murder went down next.
Yes, let's talk about that. Ooh, I like that battle. I thought that it was pretty good. I think that I've seen him a few times before, but I feel like he was in a different bag this time, and I like that he's different. I like that so much. I like when you could just be yourself, you stand out, you're different from everybody else, you do your own thing, and I thought that was so fire that he, you know what I'm saying, took that shit to the next level, and he going to the next level. So salute to Sheed, straight up.
Yeah, man, we got to give credit to those who are stepping outside the box and have their own sound and image and style, because too many times, and you even heard a few of the battlers say it, and you even had Sheed tell Murder, like, all you motherfuckers sound like Twerk. All y'all sound like Twerk. And I appreciate that somebody, regardless if it's like, I know some people were just like, I'm confused when he's rapping. Just get used to it. Like, I just think, he's a breath of fresh air. He's a different style. So it might take some people who don't know him a little while to catch up to the rest of us, but she was fired. Like, he had bars. He had 3 great rounds. And I just feel like with Murder, I don't know if this is like a chance for him to look at the game tapes and just, because this is the second time on Caffeine, and it's just, what he's doing is just not enough.
I think
I think he needs to evolve. I think he might need to change some things, because it's just not working for him.
I think he's too slow paced for that environment. Like, just him naturally speaking, he comes with like a lot of pauses and like stoppage, and like it's like just like him just regularly having a conversation doesn't feel fluid, let alone him rapping there. Forget about the comparisons, right? Put that aside. Just the actual ability to get his material off cleanly and flow properly. He doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? He's intricate, but almost to the point where it's like it's not enough, where it's not landing with the people. It's not resonating with the people. So then you add that on top of the fact that people can't separate what they're seeing and hearing from him. I just don't know as a product, what does he do moving forward?
But he even started his first round addressing the comparison, and then pretty much like said, "Don't compare me to Twerk because he chokes a lot." And then he starts messing up, right? It's like, bro, you can't do that.
See, but you know what? I have a bigger problem with him saying I'm the original. It's like, all right, bro, if this was your style 8-10 years ago, you're telling us you haven't evolved. Also, like, that might be worse than you saying anything else. Like, you might have to change everything. His name is Murder, which is hard to market. There's already a Murder mook, so you need some kind of adjective to go along with the Murder. You know what I'm saying? This is a big rebranding package that has to go along with Murder.
Him and Stumbles. Yeah, I've been saying it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like if I was your publicist or on your PR team, I will be on the phone with the managers and everybody on the team saying, we need to change his name. Now, this is the perfect time to revamp his image and brand. It's time to change the name. It's just not working. Murder, it's just not, I don't know, bro. It's just not.
Yeah, and it's like, if you had that style this whole time and you just now getting here, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody saying this about you, like, bruh, like what you gonna do? What's your next? You gotta make your next move your best move. This is chess, not checkers. Like you gotta do something because
it's like even if Twerk took your style, he does a better job with it than you. Like what?
But I want to continue to talk about Sheed a little bit. I want to continue to talk about Sheed a little bit because that boy is different. That boy is different. I want to ask the chat real quick. What's your favorite thing about Sheed? Because there's so many things about him, like his pacing, his animation, his performance, there's so many things. Like he's just different and all around. So I want to hear from the people. What are some of your favorite aspects of Sheed Happens? Kryman says he's different. Tata says everything. Migo says originality. Kelsey says his trophies. Sheed's acting is my favorite. His creativity. My favorite thing about Sheed is he's making me look smart, says the update guy. Gaddis says next. Oh, we'll talk about that later. He's an unorthodox. 311 says Bill Collector vibes. Coinflip says Sheed's creativity is refreshing. Creativity is unpredictable. That's how I feel. Like, you don't get a lot of battle rappers that like are able to captivate you so much and don't require a reaction, right? Because he's so engaging and interesting that if you like look away for a second, you might get lost. So you're glued to what he's doing, but you never know where it ends and where it starts. So you don't know when to react, but you know you're liking what you're hearing. And then you stop and say, "Hold on, he said what? He said, huh?" Right. It's almost hypnotizing. What do you think, RX?
Well, I like different. I mean, I feel like that right there is what's going to separate you from everybody else. And like CeCe said, it's going to take some people a little bit of time to get used to it. But if you keep on showing up, you keep on showing out, you keep on being you and being different from everybody else, they're going to get used to it. And they're going to have to learn to appreciate your style, because I feel like so many fans are used to the cookie cutter battle rapper, the 4-bar setup, the gun bars. It's like cookie cutter shit to me. I don't like it. You got to be out the box. You got to be different. And I feel like she does that very well in his style. I like it. I like how he's different. I think that when you are embracing yourself in battle rap, it's like an uphill battle for you. But when they fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you heavy because it's you. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be like somebody else. You're not trying to be like, you know what I'm saying, that guy over there, that girl over there. Like, you're being you. And I think that you can never lose like that. You're always gonna have a true, genuine fans, and you know what I'm saying? You gonna stand out and shine.
Facts, I agree.
He's a problem. He's gonna be a big problem. Yeah. And I know for a fact Trufo is breaking his brain to deal with that. RX, I don't know if you've battled anybody that's been really unorthodox, but in the case of the event that's happened, right, or going to happen, how do you guys prepare for somebody like that? Like, what?
Shit, you have to, like, you know what I'm saying, try to like prepare for that as much as you can, like mentally, but at the same time, it's like you still gotta be true to yourself. You gotta be true to yourself. You gotta do what you gotta do. But it's like when it's someone that's like unorthodox, you have to like beat them at their own game, though. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to like try to be like them to beat them. But it's like a mind game, man. It's chess. Like the game start before the game started. Like, seriously. Like the most unorthodox person that I would say that I battled was Gaddis, and going against her, it's like, what the fuck do you say to Gaddis? You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I have to figure that shit out. I just came with all shit that she's never heard before. And like, you know what I'm saying? Salute to that. If you didn't see RX versus Gaddis, make sure you go see that, okay? Period.
Yes, KOTD on YouTube, and even Gaddis said too, you was one of the best riders she's ever stepped in front of. Like, you left her in awe a few moments during y'all battle. So that's a fact. That's a fact.
Shout out to Gaddis being a judge. I was like, okay, that's my sis. She up there. She was a great judge. She, like, her energy is just so dope to me.
I love Gaddis till the very last 20 seconds. I love it to like the last very 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my God, friends.
Listen, there's money on the line, all right?
Okay, I understand.
I feel like Gaddis, you gonna go with the pen this time. You're gonna go with the energy.
No, but honestly, in all honesty, once it landed on Gaddis, I knew she would go with him anyway because she loves energy. But
yeah, but Gaddis is all energy. Like she has so much energy. Just I feel like, of course, she's gonna like that. You know what I'm saying?
Go with the pen.
Yeah. I like the pen personally. I'm a pen person.
All right. Well, RX gets to throw her W's up real quick because we're gonna talk some real name Brandon versus Swervo. You know what I'm saying? What you said?
I got this right.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. That one you did. Let's start to the people real fast. Real name Brandon versus Swervo. What did you guys think of it? B More says real name 3-0. CeCe, go ahead and share that broadcast while I read these messages. We got Snipes. She says real name had bar of the night. Jeremy Perkins says it's a zoo out here. Lions, tigers, bears, animals, gorillas, lions, giraffes. It's a zoo out here. Real name Brandon second was fire. R&B was Wallin. Says coin flip. Goda says R&B 2-1. Real name 30. I ain't see it. I just got Swervo. I don't like real name style, says Erdu. Uncle Lou says real name Brandon was underwhelming. Just Win says R&B 2-1. R&B 3-0. Swervo surprised me. I edged him 2-1. Covington PA 2-1. Uncle Lou says he looked a little uncomfortable. Brandon second was the round of the battle. RX, man, your man's real name Brandon. Talk to us about your boy.
Okay, so real name Brandon is from Medina. You feel me? Pasadena, for those who don't know. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just really, really happy to see him in this tournament because I feel like he's like a newer guy coming from here on the West. And he has like a you know, the stage presence, the bars, like he's just different. You feel me? And we saw him shine when he battled on the Riot 2 different times versus Chef Trez and versus Marv Wynn. So, you know what I'm saying? He really been putting in work. He not new. He been putting in work out here. He been doing his thing out here. So it was super dope to see him in a tournament. I felt like he just brought more every round, personally. I feel like Swervo had some good material. He really turned up in his third round. I like this third round. You know what I'm saying? But Swervo, he had some good shit. He had the meta piece, switch real name, all that. Hey, man, he was getting with real name Brandon. I was like, hold up, man. He out here wilding right now.
That piece bar was fire.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, he had another one. I can't remember what it was, but he had some shit though. Okay, but I just felt like it was just too few and far between with his material, and as opposed to real name Brandon, who up over here, bow, 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 bow. It's a zoo out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really out here doing his thing. You feel me? So it was like he kind of clearly took it, in my opinion. Like, Brandon kind of clearly took that. Yeah.
I think his second round was his best round, real name Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he left Earth in that second round. Like,
very proud of him. Very proud of real name Brandon.
Yeah. The chopper's so big and need a helipad. Like, you know, what did he say? Come to Cali and try to run these streets, be asleep by 9. Like, it just,
that was crazy.
Like, he did his first round. I did feel like it took him some time to like cook. And I was a little worried because I'm like, man, I hope he doesn't think he's just going to coast to the second round. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I need him to pick it up though. You know what I'm saying? But his second round was fire. But I did give Swervo the third. Like, shout out to Swervo. His third round was crazy. But I just think that he needed 1 more or 3 rounds of that energy and material. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to say this, right? A lot of the things that we evaluated from these guys on the guide, the pluses and the minuses, like a lot of it came to life in these battles. And I want to give real name Brandon his credit because I've thought prior to this I didn't really see him perform a lot. And I know he's a big dude, so he probably doesn't believe he has to add performance. But if he looks at his lineage of people that people want to pin him against, Shotgun Suge, Av, Fonz, those guys perform. Performance will always add to your bars, no matter what, or always add to those bars that they don't have a lot of substance, or they're not that hard hitting, or they're not that layered. Like, you can compensate weaker bars with your performance, or dry spots with your performance. And I felt like he added a bit of his performance. Great addition to him. Credits to him. And Swervo, he's not that experienced. He has a lot of 1-round battles, a lot of them at home, in Maryland, in the DMV.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that played a part. And one of his minuses was, I'm not sure if he knows how to manage his content, because when you're battling for 1 round and it's just 1 long round or 1 short round, you don't know where to chop things up. You don't know where to break it up. You don't know where to break it apart. And it's clear that his first 2 rounds are too short. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that part too.
His first 2 rounds are too short. And
short.
I know he's thinking to himself, wow, 30 more seconds of material, there's probably a different decision in my favor. You know what I mean?
That first round, though, it seemed like he was about to start choking and he just ended it. That's what it seemed like to me. It was like, he ended it kind of like weird. You know what I'm saying? It was like, He had
Yeah.
more. He probably just ended it because he didn't want to fuck up. But you ended it around.
Yeah, maybe.
No. Yeah.
Maybe RX, that might have been it too. But I saw one person say that Swervo got robbed. I have to respectfully
Come on,
disagree.
bro. Y'all gotta relax.
And like I said, I know everybody's tired of the West, but the West is great for a reason, and we can't do that to that man. And I don't know what Jay Black said. Somebody else said while you two were talking that why would Jay Black say that? That was fucked up. What he say during that battle? What he say?
I don't remember that.
Whoever made that statement, explain further, because I don't remember Jay Black saying anything. He really didn't talk. To be honest with you, he didn't give his opinion on the battles. Really, like he didn't like say who won. He because even Surf was like, "Who you got?" He's like, "I can't give my pick. You know, we're gonna wait for the judges." So what did he say? He said Chilla about to make it even. Chilla changed his mind. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What does it matter? Oh my God. People be wanting to complain about
right. Shout out to Real Name Brandon because I had him going to the finals. So, you know,
yes.
I wanted J2 versus Real Name Brandon, but, you know, I hope Real Name could get to the finals. So I'm at least 50% right. Well, but shout out to him because he's one of my new faves, even though he thinks we don't like him. That's not for me. I speak for myself, Real Name Brandon. I'll rock with you.
Okay.
All right.
Now, France and them. That's between you and them. That ain't got nothing.
Hey, listen,
to do with
a lot of people made adjustments, and a lot of people proved us right too. So you take your wins and your losses. But CECE and RX, the next battle kind of pertains to you guys, right? Because Piranha advanced Detroit will be facing Real Name Brandon. Detroit versus the West. You know what I'm saying?
Nice, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying? A little West on Detroit crime, a little violence.
We're gonna get interesting.
But let's talk about Piranha's performance. Let's throw it to the people, man. Piranha versus Casino. A little Midwest on Midwest. Detroit versus Cincinnati. What did you guys think?
Michigan versus Ohio.
Right.
Go.
Michigan versus Ohio. Two places you both lived in, CeCe.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Be more says.
Chicago's my second home. Ohio is gonna, shout out to Columbus. But,
Be more says Piranha 3-0. Beat Boy says Casino got robbed. Casino won, in my opinion. It was dope. Piranha 3-0. I had Casino, says Anastasia. Bree says Casino sounds like Dub C. Casino needs to slow it down, says Migo. That's something we had in our guide too. He raps very fast. Piranha looked like a vet. Conrad says Piranha won. Casino is trash, as goated. Damn.
Okay, y'all.
Piranha's the best in the tournament, says Be More. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Battle of the night. Casino raps good and fluently. P never 30 to Casino. Beloved. Next is the chosen one. What was it? That's so random. We're talking about next. We're talking about Casino and Piranha. Y'all can't wait to talk about next. That's what it is. Y'all can't wait. We're gonna build it up for y'all. We're gonna get there. Piranha's been fire. Piranha's so dope. I love Detroit style, but I'm biased. I was at the casino the other day. Low-key Casino reminds me of Chilla. RX, man. Piranha and Casino. What'd you think of it?
Okay, so I thought this was a good back and forth battle. I thought that was pretty good overall. I definitely did see how, the judges would give that to Piranha, but you know what I'm saying? It was a good battle overall. It wasn't one of the best of the night in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't have a battle of the night. I'm sorry. No, I don't have a battle of the night. But damn, I just said that I wanted Real Name Brandon to go to the finals, and he gotta make my boy. Oh, damn! I'm about to take that statement back.
It's Detroit versus it's still Detroit versus everybody, right?
It's Detroit versus everybody. Damn, yeah. I'm sorry. Now Real Name gonna be like, see, I knew she was fake. She a fake ass. Fake as hell. But shout out to Piranha because he did a really, really good job. And I could see in the chat that a lot of people's first time witnessing Piranha was today. And I know he made a lot of new fans. And I would say, I forget which one of the judges said it. If he could have a breakout performance, today was it. And specifically that third round, third round was, you got to leave us with something. You know, because a lot of times, yes, people go off energy and what you leave behind after you are done with your 3 rounds. And he did a great job ending the battle with that 3rd round. But he gonna have to keep it going because we know that Real Name Brandon is good too. You know, he's one of the fan favorites for a reason. So again, good job. But you know, I'm not gonna take nothing away from Casino because he did have moments. But I just thought it was too many dry spots for me. And I can see why they all said 3-0. Too many dry spots.
Yeah.
I like the little like in between bag you get with Casino. Like he's punching at one moment, and then he's like talking real street slick to you, and then like he tried to angle today. Like I'm not used to him doing that, so I feel like he did that as an adjustment. And I'm not sure. I thought it was a good angle. It wasn't so much direct towards Casino, but more just like how battle rappers view battle rap, or how battle rappers are viewed in battle rap, which is very relatable. And of course, when you start talking like that real slick street, like relatable things that really resonates with the people. I'm impressed to see what he does with Real Name Brandon, because there's no angling with that guy. You just gotta just go blow for blow with him, pause, and just duke it out.
And he's so little. Everybody's little to Real Name Brandon. Real Name Brandon is a big guy.
He's very tall. Yeah, he's very tall. He's big. Yeah.
He like towered over everybody in that room. He just
salute Ledge. Hey, real quick, CC, shouts to Ledge who fumbled the bag because he got all 8 of his predictions right and didn't put a ticket in.
Bro, you could have been splitting the pot. You could have been splitting the pot with the winner. Somebody won, bro.
Oh my God!
Fumble the bag. I guess. I mean, the bragging rights for him is enough. I guess he's happy with that. But you know, he could have made some money, my brother. Could have made some money. You know.
That's what's up, though, Ledge. That's what's up, though.
Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy when sports come around. I'm gonna call you when like football season starts. I need picks. Yeah, Piranha and Real Name Brandon. I can't wait for that. I think that might be the premier battle of the second round. Interesting observation. Up until that moment of the night, the first 4 battles, the person that went first won their battles.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was kind of interesting. That Trufo, who went first, won. Sheed, who went first, won. Piranha, who went first, won. And who we just talked about prior. No, who was it, man? I can't remember now. I'm losing my train of thought. Real Name Brandon. He went first and he won. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's why Elijah felt to go first. He maybe saw that trend.
Look, that was a trend that was happening, and that when I saw that happening, it was a real interesting thing to me for me to see, because up until this moment, people going first in Ultimate Madness is like 8-37. Like, it's very hard to win going first because you can just match somebody's energy in the first round and win. A la Next and Elijah. We'll get there when we get there. But I don't know, man. After that, we got Truth Watson and MVP.
And Truth messed that whole trend up. That's when it died. That's when that started dying.
You know what? We got let the savages for this one. Let the savages speak. Truth Watson versus MVP. Surf called him Truth Wilson. All right, let's read the people's messages. That battle was got badge. MVP body bag. Watson and MVP was got badge. Terrible. Says 3-letter man poop. Tata says this battle was just not it. That's the nicest way to say a battle's not good.
But somebody had to win. I really wish that Elijah could stay and fight for another day. And no offense to MVP, but yeah, you got lucky that Truth was just worse than you.
Store run battle, says Ledge. Break battle, says Maxi. The chat's moving. Thinking Man says MVP and Truth both deserve to get their ass beat in a hotel room. Fluke Watson. Yikes. Am I the only one here who had Truth in the second round? Yeah. Look, brother, don't try to die on that bridge. Like, that's not a fight worth fighting. Wilson, false. Truth Wilson. Truth is ass, says Breeze. Will does it right. I went to go get some coconut oil during this battle. Oh my god.
That's so random.
She'll come back. Skip this battle. I don't CC MVP.
I don't have much to say, so yeah, we're not gonna stay long on this one. Like I said, MVP just got lucky because Truth Watson was worse. I said it on Thursday that this was Truth Watson's time to show that all this battling he has been doing for years that finally led him to be on this stage was worth it, and that he is here and he has arrived, but he failed that. Like, Truth Watson, I have no idea what that game plan was. I don't know who you spar with, if you even spar with anybody. And if you did spar with somebody, they lied to you. They lied. They lied to you. You need to delete them off your context. They are not your friends. They are not your friends.
You know what? You know what's the worst part? I know there's people in this tournament like Casino, like Elijah, just thinking to themselves, why couldn't I pick up the card for MVP of Truth? Why couldn't I get those? Why couldn't I pick up the card for those guys? I'll still be here.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that battle was horrible. I went outside for a smoke break, and I took some extra hits because I was like, bro, I'm not trying to go back up in there and watch that. You feel me? Our ex started smoking.
It's still on.
Yeah, I started smoking weed, but I'm back on, baby. Like, we out here. You feel me? And I had to go outside for a smoke break. Like, it was just like, bruh, what am I listening to? Like it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. You feel me? On either side. And it was like, you hope that the other person gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, bring it back and, you know what I'm saying, save the. No, it wasn't none of that. I had to save myself. You feel me? So yeah, the battle wasn't good, and I just wish that Elijah could have stayed in, and those two just wasn't there no more at all. I don't know. It just wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Horrible. Charles Barkley. Horrible.
Terrible.
Oh, terrible.
The next battle after that was Bose the Bambino versus Stumbles.
Oh God, here we go again.
Okay.
Oh my God, let's throw it to the people, man. Bose the Bambino versus Stumbles, aka Stumbles with his Mama Stumbles.
Again, he gonna go home to an ass whooping.
Oh, we got the file. Don't you worry. Hold on, cause I know Mama ain't proud of that performance.
No.
He let Mama down, bro. Poor Stumbles, dog.
Oh my God. Oh hell no.
Yo, did anybody catch when Stumbles was like, my mom beat me with this belt and I had to use that same belt to like buckle up to go to court? And it's like, wait, how long have you been getting your ass beat? Like, are you like
right? Like, you a
what, bro? Like,
your ass whooped?
Huh?
Maybe it's just an old belt. It must be a real leather belt, because the real leather belts do be lasting. Okay, my mama, she had this belt rack, and then when she went up in that closet to get that belt out, you know your ass whooping was gonna be on fire. Okay, and my mama had a couple of belts, and then she had them belts for years because they was real leather. So maybe it's a real leather belt.
That is a good point. My grandma had a belt. My grandma had a belt named Charlie. And that's the belt she used to whoop all her kids, including my daddy and the grandkids, nieces, nephews. Everybody had to have time with Charlie.
See,
is it safe to say this was Stumbles' mother, right here?
Oh my God!
Let's see if I can get it on the screen. I hope I could. Oh, it's loaded. Yes, it's coming. It's happening. It's happening. Play it. Oh my God. Damn. This is supposed to be real sick, whipping with the belt and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I had a feeling that's what it was going to be.
Oh, man. Damn. Windows computers failed me, man. Shout out to Real Sick, man. Shout out to Real Sick.
Just took a bit.
There it goes.
Apple and got you a MacBook.
There we go. That's Stumbles' mom's right there.
It's giving me flashbacks. Take it off. I know about the ass whoopings with the belt, okay?
Facts. But I want to talk about Bose a little bit, though. Bose was extremely poised, extremely comfortable. I don't really feel like I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel like his content was, like, out of this world. Like, if I had to grade it, like, as a letter grade, like, it's probably, like, a B-, C+, really. But his delivery and his aggression was so good that it kind of shadows all that. Like, he looks really comfortable in that room. Like I don't know. I don't think the bars are like out of this world. I just thought the entire package of how he performs, deliver raps, and all that was really good. But he got to find a better ad lib than all that. What? Like, Let that go. Let that go. Don't bring us to the second round.
Let the man live. He was in the zone, man. But shout out to Bose because he did a good job. I like what he's doing. But yeah, I feel like everybody that's going to the second round is not just for him. Everybody got to pick it up because now expectations for all the winners are up here. So if you fall short, it might cost you. So, but shout out to Bose. He did a good job, and the chat was loving it. Like I didn't take notes for this battle, but there was moments where he had people dropping fire props, everything. So shout out to Bose, man. And again, he's another one that made a lot of new fans today. And a lot of people said they wanted to see him back, just period, not even just for the tournament. So good for him. He deserved it.
Crucible, wasn't he? Wasn't he in the Crucible? So for him to go from the Crucible to the tournament, that's huge. And then he made it down 2, and that's super fire. So salute to him, man. Salute to him.
All right, so I want you to break this down to me. What does it take for a battle rapper to feel comfortable in the environment? Like, obviously, at some point when you guys are rehearsing, you find like a rhythm or flow or cadence that you want to spit your material to, but it doesn't always translate when you're in that room because maybe the emotions, the feelings, the environment, whatever.
Yeah.
What does it take to feel comfortable?
It's all mental. It's all mental. Okay? It's all mental. It's like you could be at home, comfortable, practicing, and then once you get up in there, it's like, oh, I'm not at home no more. Oh my God, I'm in front of people. Like, it's all mental. If you just like don't give a fuck about that and tune all that shit out and just focus on what you're supposed to do, it's all gonna go. But with me, like whenever I'm practicing for like a battle, like I'll be home sometimes, but no, like I have to be like outside, like at the park, in the parking lot, at the store, like doing my bars. You feel me? Going in straight up. And people look at you like you crazy, right? They be looking at you like, what the fuck is she doing? But that's what you want because it's uncomfortable. These strangers are looking at you and they're making you feel like, oh shit, but you gotta stay on your cadence. You gotta stay in your bag. You feel me? Like I told a story one time how I had some neighbors. They're very religious. I don't know what denomination they are, but they're very religious. I'm guessing Seventh-day Adventists. And they would always see me and say hi and all that right there. They see me down the street one time practicing my bars. And they stopped and they was watching me. So I was like, oh, they fucking with me. I started turning up even more. Like, boom, 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 boom. You feel me? And they don't speak to me no more. So.
Damn, what an ending to the story.
They see me and they be like.
So you're telling me like when you like walk by with your groceries, they see you, they like turn the curtains, like shut the curtains.
Yeah, they don't speak to me. They don't hold the door for me no more. I live in a condo, so like, they don't hold the door for me when I be coming through. They shun me. Yes. Because they see me, I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? And when I was over here practicing my rounds, like, bitch, you motherfucker, boop, boop, boop. Like, they heard all that right there. But it's like, it is what it is. You feel me? Like, people going to look at you crazy. It's going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you can get through that in the streets with strangers, then you can get through that in a room full of people who want to hear bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all mental, though. Like, you can't let that crowd psych you out. Like, you can't let that like get in your head or like whatever it is. Like, you gotta just have your energy on point, write a little bit of sage and all that, you feel me? And then you also gotta just get up in there and you gotta just kill it. You can't think about what room you in and who's standing right here and what side of the room you're on. You can't think about that kind of stuff. But once you start thinking about all that stuff right there, you lose. It's chess, not checkers.
Well said.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, RX, but somebody said I'm gonna practice my rounds at an old folks home. Them old people gonna call the cops on your ass. They're not gonna understand what you're talking about.
I don't think you
they gonna feel threatened as hell.
Right, exactly.
But I did just remember that Bose third round he opened it up by playing that recorded stumble saying I'm not a Texas Piranha. I was like, that's Detroit. We got another win. We had 2 wins tonight. Okay, had 2 wins tonight.
That's how you use a Bluetooth speaker. Because Jerry West out here be playing audio off his phone. It's like, bruh, go get you a JBL, right? Hook the shit up and just be patient. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Stumbles looking.
Man, that was crazy. Because you couldn't like some people would have just been like, oh, so you let's play Swear to God. Swear to God, you ain't cry to Piranha, tell him you wasn't no gangster and copping please. He could have done that. But instead, he was like, no, I'm going to play the clip. I got the receipts.
Oh,
I got receipts.
that's awful. That's really awful.
Yeah.
I was smart.
Yeah.
I was smart.
Damn, man. Shouts to
Oh,
Bose.
Stumbles, change your goddamn name. Change your damn name.
Stumbles has so much charisma. He just I don't know. He just can't translate it into the ring. Cause like that face off was incredible. I was cracking out.
Oh, what?
Mama, you know I love you, Mama. Mama, yeah, you know I love you. I talk to you later, Mama. I gotta talk to my opponents. Like that's great. Who calls their mama the face off? He's like, I'm gonna call my daughter too. Like, they ain't gonna call the whole family.
But like, don't call your dumb ass. Oh, see, this is why I couldn't be a bad rapper, because I was saying some disrespectful shit. Don't call your punk ass kid. We ain't trying to talk to your kid. Like, this is why I can't be a bad rapper. When I get in my bag where I have
Why you calling up your family members anyway, though? Like,
first of all, I wouldn't want nobody to talk about my mama, so I'm not gonna be calling my mama up at no face off because you disrespect my mama. I'm going.
Yo, could you imagine what like her mom had? Like, she's at church. Like, oh, my son's FaceTime me. He got a face off. I'll be right back. Everybody's like, what?
Somebody said she was at Bible study.
Oh my God.
All right, man. Shouts to
But
Bose.
she was smiling. Like, shout out to his mama because she was proud of her son regardless. She was smiling. She was just looking at her son like, look at my baby.
Oh.
Look at my baby.
Yeah, look at your baby.
IEP in school. That's so fucked up. I work with kids that got IEP.
I wish somebody was still off on me. It'd be the first
Cool
time
Whip, Cool Whip, you are out of pocket, Cool Whip. All right, man. After that, we had the 7th battle, which was my man Kid Slade versus DG the Piranha, right? That's how you say Piranha. Thank you. DG the Piranha versus Kid Slade almost was an upset, you know what I'm saying? Kid Slade obviously is in that plug talk drug lane. He can punch, you know what I'm saying, but he lacks some directness, nothing really tailored to his opponents. Anybody could be standing in front of him and take those exact same bars. And DG had a little bit of a lack of a personality, but good rebuttals, really good punching, good pockets in his rapping. I want to throw it to the people, man, because it was really debatable. B-More says Kid Slade 3-0. Plug Talk Real 314 says DG 2-1. UM4 says good battle. I thought DG was gonna get smoked. Slade 2-1. This battle was fire. Slade was comfortable. Seahawks says battle of the night. Hot Stepper says DG 2-1 clear. Keith says Kid attacked the first bar though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lowe says send me a link. I got you, Lowe.
Nothing. Pull up on me.
All right, man. What you ladies think of Slade and DG?
I thought that battle was actually close. I feel like it honestly could have went either way. I feel like what you were saying, France, like how his rounds, Kid Slade's rounds kind of could have went to anybody, and I like more directness personally. I like DG. I thought that he did really good. I feel like he had a good chance of advancing, but it was kind of like a close battle. So you know, it is what it is. But you know, shout out to DG. Yeah, he's always like really nice to me. So yeah.
I actually disagree with the judges and those who got Kid. I got DG winning the first and the second. That's just I feel like that what affected DG is he rushed through his delivery. I feel like he rushed a lot through his material. And I know sometimes people don't like that. But you know, I think he does need to slow it down. But I still was able to catch everything. And I thought Kid was taking his first round. I don't know how people are giving him the first round. I felt like he took too long to get to the point. Too long. His setups were way too long. But hey, they gave it to him. They gave it to him 2-1. I definitely do give him the third. But I have DG first and second.
I'm surprised he didn't get more judges' votes. I think he only got one judge vote, right?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, did he get 0? I know no more than 1. I know that much.
Wow.
It was a really, really close battle. He got one. Yeah, there you go. So it could have been an easily split decision. I personally feel like Kid Slade does, besides him lacking being direct, all his other stuff is like there. Like he knows who he is. He's carved it into that niche that he has, that plug talk, that brand, that confidence, the swag, the punching, the presence, the delivery. Like a lot of areas of his game checks off, and he's really seasoned, and he's been battling for a long time. My concern is moving forward is like you know you got to improve on that, right? You got to tailor the material to your opponent. Are you going to do that?
Who he facing?
He's facing MVP next, so he might got a bye week.
He'll be alright.
He'll be alright.
He'll be alright.
He'll be alright. He going to the Final Four off rip. Oh my God. See, but then you know, if she makes it to the Final Four, you make it to the Final Four. You got to see Sheed. That's not gonna work on Sheed. But we'll get there when we get there. Let's bring Lowe in real quick. Lowe just pulled up on us. There we go.
Yeah, Lowe.
All right, Lowe is in the field. Lowe is currently in Los Angeles.
Try not to get run over.
He's currently in Los Angeles at the Caffeine Studio. Lowe, how was the Ultimate Madness 4 first round for you in the building? Don't die on us.
Say it again, man. It was a lot going on there for a second.
So don't die on us on camera, please. I know a lot of cars be zooming through that street.
The trucks do not care around
Here.
They do not care. I'll run you over. We thought someone got flattened last night.
How was the first round of Ultimate Madness 4 in the building?
It was wild in the building. I try to keep checking group chats and Twitter and this and that, but I don't know what y'all was seeing. Maybe it's just because being here, but almost all of the battles lived up to how I thought they were going to be.
Even MVP and Truth?
I said almost all the battles. I didn't say all of the battles. I said almost.
Yeah. You're right.
Almost all the battles.
You're right.
Almost.
I mean, so side note, get your Let's Talk Battle Rap merch. You know, got in many colors. You know, got the navy blue, the royal blue, white, black. Anyway,
I gotta get some small, some medium shipped out to RX soon, man. I got some. I gotta get some shipped out. You actually you almost came just in time. We're literally about to talk about the last battle, Elijah next. Oh God.
Well, we know what the two people on the
Oh man, we got the Weston here. I forgot we got the Weston here. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Right. Oh, you want us to kick it off?
Well, let me say.
Let's let the chat talk about it real quick. What the chat got to say?
Let the chat.
Go ahead, let it out.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to read the chat, and then we'll talk about it. You're on Fire says, West field advantage. I ain't mad at the West, though. Jacob says, who y'all got winning that last one? Uncle Lou says, home court advantage. Next to one, it was a biased pick, says B More. J Sketch says, Eliza fought, no doubt. Migo said, Elijah won. Jacob says, I got next. Good J says, Elijah 30'd him. Thinking Man says, next is a light skin, light the ginger. Hit him with a def. What?
You didn't even have to read that.
I should have filtered it. Gaddis is tripping, says you're on fire. Queen Brit says next did better versus Nitty. I say 2-1. Coin Flip says next is the blacker Sharon. What?
Coin Flip.
Take it easy. Jeremy Perkins says next looks like Pippi Longstocking. Tasa says need a rewatch. Up there, guys, says the fans got what they deserved. All right, I'm gonna throw it to you two West Coast people, but before I do, I just want to say this: Elijah proved to me he can be in the Horsemen because he had a first round exit just like Loso and Saga, and I feel like there's no better way to be emerged into the group.
Listen, man.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna let you get
All right, she wasn't expecting that. She wasn't ready for that one.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Lo. I want to hear in the building next in Elijah. Talk to me.
Listen. Hold on, I'm gonna be not biased first. I was trying to, I'm new to this, so I'm trying to get a lot of different pictures. That's something I really want to do is be able to capture the battlers, in that setting. So I'm working a lot of the camera and getting around And so there was a lot that I didn't get to catch completely. I'm still listening, right? But you can't commit to fully both. But when I did be able to sit the camera down and watch, I was like, yo, this is battle of the night by a long shot. By a long shot. I thought it was crazy. I thought Slade and Piranha was really good. And I wanted to say it was battle of the night up until that point. You know, but then when Next and Elijah, I was like, this is why it was so close, right? This is why everybody was so upset. Even Smack, I don't know if they got that on camera. Even Smack was like, man, I'm mad this was in the first round. You could definitely both could have went all the way if you're on opposite sides of the bracket. Yeah. You know, and so I don't think if they had said Elijah won, I don't think they would have been wrong necessarily. Them saying Next won is not wrong. You know, it was just close, and everybody in the building felt that way. We're all whispering behind both of them, like, who's gonna say what? We don't even know. We're taking bets. People are saying Next one. People saying Elijah won. It's one of those battles where you're like, you're not gonna know immediately, you know. And so the fact that it came down to, you know, the last judge on the last round was wild, man. It was wild. We were sitting there like, I get next round, and then I couldn't hold the bias in no more. I was like, yes. Let's go.
This is the difference between us making some money or not. So, like, you know.
Right. But now I'm back to being biased. Next Oakland, you know, West up, Northern California up. You know, shout out to Sacramento, shout out to the Bay, man. Let's go. We was outside. Elijah was like, man, if you don't win the whole thing, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna fight you in Houston.
Fair enough, man. RX, man, take me through this crazy ride of Elijah Strait and Next.
Okay, so I gotta admit, man, Elijah is fucking amazing.
He's fire.
So dope. He is fire. He's really good. You feel me? Like, his bars are crazy. And I don't know who said it, but somebody said Rum Nitty is killing it. Rum is killing Nitty right now, or something they said. It was really funny. It was really funny, right? I thought it was funny. I hate to laugh, but it was funny. But no, like he's really good. Like I was like, dang, he getting with Next right now. Next better fight. Like, Next better come out with something right now. Cause Next, like, going into that third round, I was biting my nails. I was like, come on, Next. Like, we gotta pull it through, dog. It's for the dub. My niggas gotta pull it through. And then he did what he did. And the judges judge how they judge. And then Next is going to the second round. So salute to Next. Salute to Elijah, though. I feel like Elijah is really dope. I just want to see him back in the tournament. But, you know, it don't work like that. So. But he has a bright future ahead of him. He probably gained a lot of fans. I'm one of them. He's fire. He's dope. And I think that he should be a part of the Horsemen. But, you know, that's something I'm called to make. You feel me? I'm from a different denomination and all that. But it's okay because I can still have an opinion, right? So, yeah. The Christians probably like mad at me because I went on like a rant or whatever that one day. But yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He was really adamant about not being a Horseman. I don't. Maybe that's a whole nother topic, but
yeah, but you know what?
About it, he was like upset almost. Like, no.
You know what? I can see where he's coming from because it's like, don't group me with a bunch of people, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? He probably don't even like know them like that. Or just we all believe in the same thing don't mean we gotta be on the same team type of thing. I can understand that. You feel me? I wouldn't want to just get thrown into like a category. You feel me? I don't like that either. So I see where he's coming from, but like, you know what I'm saying? From the viewer standpoint, it's like, oh, he's so good. It's not because he's I guess him being a Christian is like the thing.
Of course it is. That isn't any other group.
He's really good. He's really, really good. Like, he's really good. So why not? You know?
And real quick, I don't like that he's a Christian battle rapper. Why do we only do that for people who, I don't even know how to say it, openly more religious than others, whatever we'll say, you know? Because I'm like, they're battle rappers who are Christian. We don't say this Muslim battle rapper. We don't say
I was gonna say that, right?
Battle rapper who believes in command. We don't do that for anybody else. I don't understand why that started. Yeah, I don't understand why that's a thing. It's weird to me.
They don't do it to him. Yeah. I will go on a rant, but I'm gonna pass it to CeCe.
Well, I definitely agree with everybody because I was a little worried on Thursday's show. I did say that because based on previous performances, like even Next battle versus Murder, even though I got him winning it, I expected more from his debut, you know. I think that what he did tonight, that's what I meant when I was saying I was expecting more from Next, because that's what I know he can do. Like, I know that should be normal for Next by now, because again, he got taken out of the crucible for a reason, you know, because he was cooking. So I want Next to keep doing this. Like, don't lose any more momentum. But I did have Elijah winning, maybe because of the parlay. Because I was trying to secure the bag. but I'm actually happy because Next is also one of my new favorites. And I do like Next a lot. So I'm happy to see him moving forward. But I don't want him to lose any steam either. Like, don't get comfortable and go back to what you was doing in your prior battles. Like, keep elevating, keep getting better. Keep showing us more. That you're not getting gassed up. You're not just here because you're Smack's favorite and all the other stuff that people be saying in their slander for him. So congratulations to Next. But I know we're going to see Elijah again soon.
So
block party over here.
I want to say this about Next. Obviously, I have some money involved, so of course I would have preferred to not have him advance. But in all seriousness, respect to Next. Congratulations on making it to the second round. But I'm more impressed by how young he is, right? Can we all remember where we were at the age 21? I couldn't even tie my shoes. And this guy is getting so much hate on the internet. He's become a polarizing battle rapper. Like, he lost the fan vote today. You know what I'm saying? And I know I made a little joke, like, oh, bitch, I wish I had the fan vote now. Like, because, you know, people were like, oh, Elijah was robbed. It's not a robbery. It went to a split decision, and if you really break it up, it's 3 judges that have Next fan vote and 2 judges that have Elijah, right? So it's not a robbery by any definition. So I want everybody to calm that down. But I want to ask you, RX, 21 years old. He's having probably a career year, or the past 2 years, career years, is the most traction, most popular he's been. And he's slandered all the time. He's hated. He's polarizing. He's in the chat right now. He's got nothing but haters, right? Talk a little bit about Next's maturity and how he's handling all of this, because
I think that he's handling it very well. You feel me? Like how you just said right now, like when we were 21, like where were we? You feel me? I was pregnant up in the streets. You feel me? I was in college though too. You feel me? I was going to school. But you feel me? It's like I think he does a good job handling it, because I feel like he's dealt with that hate ever since he came in. I'm gonna share a story with you guys actually. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't care. I'm gonna share the story. I don't give a fuck. But I remember when we were up in Oakland, Next came out for a PG. It might have been his second battle, right? He was a young kid back then. This was before I started battling. This had to have been like in 2015. And a certain individual, I'm not gonna say this person's name. A certain individual was there to scout talent from the PGs. And everybody was going crazy for Next. And this certain individual said, this kid sucks. I don't like him. He's never going to go nowhere. He just wants to be twerk, and he just wants to be chess, and he'll never get booked on this league, and he'll never make it. He might as well just quit. He said all these horrible things about Next, and now look at where Next is at. You feel me? He skipped the process. You feel me? He just came off a battle with Ram Nitty on Will's Way on West Coast Elites. You feel me? Y'all better make sure y'all go watch that battle, because he did really good. You feel me? So it's like, he had that hate ever since he first got here, and he's defied it every single time, and he's overcome so many obstacles. You feel me? So I feel like he's handling it very well, actually, and he's going to continue to do good. He's going to continue to elevate, because that right there is what it's about. You got to elevate on your haters. You can't let them get the best of you. You can't argue with them and go back and forth with them. All you got to do is show up and show out in your next battle, and that's all he got to do at this point, period.
That's a great point. You never really see him going back and forth online with people. Like you see with other battle rappers that are constantly responding to this person with 0 followers and no icon. Low, talk to a little bit about Next and how he's handling all of this.
It's amazing, man. I'm hoping to get some footage out here either tonight or tomorrow. But he handles himself he carries himself so mature, right? People will always say I deserve to be here, I belong here, in whatever setting we're talking about, right? Even outside of battle rap. But you can just be around Next and really believe it, you know. Really believe like, hey, he's willed himself. You know, people love to say he's manifested himself, you know, into a position where he can do things like have his own Mr. Skip the Process and a third the way he did, in a tournament setting, and it's amazing. And even more amazing, for me, right? When people think about California, they really only think about two places, right? They think about LA and the Bay Area, the San Francisco, Oakland, Bay Area, right? California is huge. It is huge. You could break the state down to like 5 different states, really. And Sacramento is like another hour from the Bay Area, right?
Yeah.
So nobody thinks about Sacramento for nothing, right? And so for Next to be able to come out of Sacramento, right, and put on, people will say West, Cali, whatever, right? But for us, we're like, no, he's coming out of Sacramento and doing that. So think of whatever. Sacramento's not a small town. It's actually our capital, right? But it's not known for nothing, really. So it's even more amazing that he's not in a popular area at all. So I'm impressed every time I see him put on.
Let's get some reporting in here real quick. In the morning, or in the afternoon, I should say, Tay Rock went on his caffeine show and said that he wanted to be a judge, but Next said he wasn't comfortable with him being a judge, and so that stopped him from being a judge, right? So that's Tay Rock's. This is coming out of Tay Rock's mouth himself and his own show. It hits the net. It goes crazy. Shout outs to Next for not even like really engaging with it online during his battle, and then addressing it the very first bar in his first round. But you have some insight, right? You talked to Next. Do you know of any of this to be true?
I don't want to say it in case you used it for another. But Next had another. You know how he started out that round with the Christian rock, this and that, referencing that Tay Rock. He had another crazy Tay Rock bar to start, and I guess he exited. So I hope that surfaced one day. But when we talked, I misunderstood, right? And I thought they were saying that, but I thought Rock was saying that Next said like, hey, Tay Rock can't be a judge, when really he said, hey, I don't want that to happen. It wasn't like he himself stopped it. He was just like, I don't want Rock to be a judge, so I don't know if they were like, hey, because Next said he doesn't want to be a judge, he's not a judge. I don't know that itself is necessarily true, but I thought it was crazy that it got so much traction so fast this morning that everybody was like, Next has all this power to stop people from being judges.
But if somebody's like constantly like hating on you
over there.
No, if somebody's constantly like coming at you and saying stuff and clearly biased against you, like why would you want them judging your battles? If people like biased against me, I don't want them judging my battle. So I don't know how true any of that stuff is, but like from what I've heard, like apparently Next feels like there's some biasness, coming from Tay Rock to him, and it's been that way. But I don't like, to me it's like, okay, it's like battle rap. Like, is it really biasness, or does he just like want to like pick at you until y'all start battling? Like, who knows what it is? You feel me? But whatever it is, Next was uncomfortable, and then boom, bing, boom, bang, whatever.
I'm actually on Next's side with this. You battle rap, not saying you like, but like battle rappers should have input on the judge. If they're not comfortable with somebody making that decision that is determining their fate, their career, their brand, and their chance at cash, commerce, prize, right? Like, yeah, I want you to be 100% comfortable with this. This isn't the first time an MC said, I don't want this person to judge my battle. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it in the last tournament. We've seen it recently in the King of That tournament. This happens all the time.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Rita Puffin Loud, my boo. Everybody say hello to her. She did a great job with URLTV Media. She did say that, well, how come that Truffaut didn't make calls about Hurricane Dew? Because I guess Dew had made a statement saying that she likes J2 and she wants to see J2 go far. I know he mentioned it during the face-off, but I can understand what Next is saying. I could definitely understand that. You want to make sure that you get a fair shot, regardless if you win or lose. You want to walk away not feeling like you did get robbed, you get cheated, or it was biased, this judging. But again, I can't say that I saw what Next is saying about Tay Rock. Me personally, when I jump on Tay Rock's shows and streams, I haven't seen him say nothing negative about Next. But that's just me. It might not even have been said on his show. He might have just heard that Tay Rock has something nasty to say about him. I don't know. Like I said, It's grown man shit. So
I
carry
respect
my lady ass.
And Hurricane do. I don't feel like if she just said that she wants to see someone go far, I don't think that that's like showing like a clear like bias. Maybe she's just like rooting for somebody. But if it's like constant and she's always doing it, then I would look at it differently. If I was truthful or whatever, I would say that also. But I know like from what I heard, you know what I'm saying, through the grapevine and all that it was constant. It's been going on for a long time, and it's some stuff going on. Like he's just always like, you know, picking at him and like all this stuff. And it's not like a one-time thing. It's been continuous. But that's what I heard. I have seen something before on Twitter, but I just look at it as battle rap stuff. I don't look at it like, oh, he's biased. I don't look at it like that. Like to me, it's just battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a young nigga coming up. The older niggas is gonna say some shit about him. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas who been here, like they gonna have something to say. So
A-Rock is a bully. He bullies the new class. He's bullying Swamp. He's bullying Next. Put that in the headline.
No, I agree with RX and I agree with CC as well. Like, there's gonna be receipts, right? Somebody's gonna do the digging. Somebody's gonna do the research to find out previous things that the judges have said about people in the tournament, and vice versa. Because there's an Elijah Strait tweet from January where he says, "Y'all give Chilla Jones too much credit," and he kind of talks about like Chilla Jones, and it's like, wait, can you point to this for something? You know what I'm saying? And or like when Stumbles had to point out like, me and DNA had this and that, right? Like everybody's kind of like planting these seeds, and you never know what's gonna surface over the next couple days. But I like Trufo's approach because he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm uncomfortable, but I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there because if I don't say it and I don't get the decision, I'll look crazy complaining about it afterwards. So he kind of set himself up for a win-win. But ultimately he had to execute. Oh, Gaddis in the building. Salute to
Good job today,
Gaddis.
Yeah, Gaddis.
You had everyone holding their breath. We're all holding our breath in that room.
Real quick, I got a story for Gaddis. Gaddis, you did an amazing job as a judge. However, as you saw, we were taking bets all week long. You know what I'm saying? If somebody guessed all 8 winners, they get $800. There's only one ticket left, and that one ticket had Next. And we're just here at watching the screen, holding our breath. And when you picked Elijah Strait in the first round, I swear to God, I was counting the money. I thought Elijah was going to win 2-1 because every other judge had Elijah win in the third round. You quoted all these bars from Elijah's third, and then you said, I edged it to Next. And then we were just like...
Good call, Gaddis. No, just playing. It's the West.
Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all didn't know. Hey, Gaddis, I'll send you your money later.
She said LOM. I still respect
that. Gaddis is a great judge.
Nah, Gaddis did fantastic. But besides costing me a couple $100, she did good. She did good.
Absolutely.
She did real good, man. Salute to Gaddis. Salute to the entire panel. I think that the entire panel did a really good job today.
That was the best judge for sure.
Yes, they did amazing.
Yeah, I'm happy with these judges, and I'm happy, like I said, that if we're gonna do 5, we better at least get 2 ladies on that mofo. And
exactly.
We got 2 great ladies representing and showing that we can judge battles too.
Period.
Absolutely. Exactly. Period.
That is so like intricate when she's breaking down the bars. She be rapping A bars like she be like into it. I be like, yeah, that's right. Like I love it. I love her energy.
Her description of Sheed. She's like Sheed. Ooh, you kept fucking me up. You didn't let me process anything. You motherfucker.
I'm like, ain't she bad? I'm like, what's going on? Oh, she's giving them props. Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah. She must have blew her mind.
Real quick, did y'all think the judging breakdown was too long? Because in the building, it felt like it was flying. But then when I was looking at the chat, they're like, "This is too long. Next, please."
Nah. It was, if anything, it was almost.
It was appropriate.
It was almost. It was almost too quick. Like the 60-second countdown didn't even finish, and then they're like, throw it to the judges. I'm like, damn, it's been less than a minute. Like, can I get a minute so I can process this? Can I get a minute so I know who won first?
They be like, in 10 seconds into the countdown, judges ready? Are they ready? It's like, damn, chill. Let me get my 60 seconds.
Like we got 8 battles done in under 4 hours. Like nothing was slow today. If anything, everything was sped up.
Oh, we got Miss Miami in the chat. Hey, boo.
Salute.
What are you doing these days? She's been putting in work this year, too.
Yes,
shout out to her.
Yeah, man. The judges did really good.
CC says, what's up? Detroit, what up?
Out of the 8 battles, 7 of the fan votes agree with the judges' decisions. Only 1 they didn't, and that was a split decision between Elijah and Next. So that's not even that big of a deal. I think this was good, man. This was really good way to compensate it. But the biggest part about the entire panel, besides Tony Bro, who's done the last 3 tournaments, everybody else is a rapper. So that does kind of show a little bit of like only a very certain few people that aren't rappers that understand the craft will probably speak on this, but we probably need rappers in this position.
I agree. I definitely agree. That's why I said on Thursday that I understand when some bloggers get the call to do it, the first answer is yes. But I really do think that there are way more credible people, especially people who rap like Hurricane Do. She's about to battle Shayna Ashley on Verbal Warfare coming up. Of course, DNA and Chilla Jones and Gaddis. And Tony Bro, as far as media is concerned, is the best one. I feel like he hasn't had now one moment where people just felt like he just royally fucked up. Like, I think that overall, a lot of people are very consistent with Tony Bro. Yes. Even if they may not totally agree with him, once he gives his reasonings, it's like, okay, I can see that. Like, I can see how you got it that way.
Well,
okay.
Gaddis, I also want to let you know, because of you, Elijah Strait will now be joining the Horsemen as he joins Saga and Loso, having a first-round Ultimate Madness exit. So, just want to let you know what things that you have done.
Oh, man.
Doing that man like that. Don't do that. And leave.
I don't want to do him like this, all right?
Hey,
I lost money. I'm not happy about it.
You guys talked about Sheed already, right?
Yeah, we did.
Sheed, well, I was asking, all the battlers who they thought did the best and who was the most surprising, and Sheed was the answer by a long shot. Sheed and Trufo. Trufo is a different reason, and hopefully y'all will be able to see that when those interviews drop. But Sheed was wild. I don't know how it looked on camera, but he was wild in a good way. Like that originality from him. When he had the roll, the blinds, what did he say about the blinds?
I forgot how it went, but he was like, move the stick and close your blinds, something like that. I forgot how it went. But I know what you're talking about. That ball was crazy. That ball was nuts.
I like bars like that. It's like everyday stuff. Like, I have that stick in my blinds. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like relatable. Like
the whole room. Literally everyone in the room started doing this. Everyone in the room started doing this, thinking about the blinds.
I love it.
The cameraman, the battlers, everyone was.
Spin with the stick, close your blinds, says Rita Puffin Loud.
Spin with the stick, then close your blinds.
Thank you, boo.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if he said it in another interview already, but again, y'all can watch that when it drops. Got the story on that, how he came up with it. It's just as wild as the bar.
He had another one that I really liked that was like something about like swimming or something, and he said something about like, I'm old school, I like to wave them down with the nose or something. I forgot what the bar was, but it was fire. I was like, yo, this is different. It was fire. It was different. I like different stuff. Like, he's different. I like the different shit. Like, that's so fire to me. I love it.
I like Sheed. He got a new fan in me. I like Sheed.
Let's close this out real quick with some of the round 2 predictions. Now we know the round 2 matches, right? We're gonna have Trufo versus Sheed going down. We're gonna have real name Brandon versus Piranha. We're gonna have Bose versus Next and MVP versus Kid Slade. From the left side first, real quick. Sheed versus True. The panel. What do you guys say? Y'all say Sheed? This is that simple?
Sheed. Period.
Okay, I'm gonna say True.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the grain and say Trufo just to be different. Now, I like Sheed a lot, but I don't know. Like, it's gonna be a really good battle, but I'm gonna just play Angel's advocate and say Trufo because we're all expecting Sheed, right? So we all know that Trufo is an underdog. When you're an underdog, it brings something out of you. You feel me?
That's a fact.
I say the same reason because True, right? Everybody was like, man, he's not gonna win, or at least even here, people weren't thinking he was gonna win. Right, and he leveled up in a big way. So I think he can do it again. Absolutely. I think he can level up and show, hey, I'm here to stay. Whereas Sheed, I think he still does good, and I think he's still around. Regardless if he wins or loses. So I actually got True.
Facts, Rita. That's yep. Now the 2-week prep is on. Who can get ready in 2 weeks? Who has the endurance to keep it going all the way to the finals? Now the real test begins. First round, okay, y'all had time, you know, to get it together and all this other stuff and get your shit together. The marathon continues.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Who's next?
I see most of the chat say Sheed. I didn't see a lot of true foes in the chat, but we'll definitely spin the block on that on a later show. MVP versus Kid Slade. Chat, MVP versus Kid Slade. Early predictions.
Kid.
You got Kid Slade, CeCe? Oh, boy.
I want to know if anyone says MVP, why. Respectfully.
Definitely Kid Slade.
Respectfully.
Poor MVP, man.
Somebody said 4
Just, yeah.
All right, I haven't seen one single MVP so far in the chat. Goddamn.
Don't blame them. I don't blame people not putting their money on that.
Oh, there goes one. Yeah. MVP will win.
That's MVP's brother.
MVP will win. Y'all too focused on aura, respectfully.
Like I said, that's MVP's brother.
Where was the bars at?
Go in the chat.
Well,
Yeah, he didn't have any. Like he didn't do a single thing better than Kid Slade today.
Listen. Lil Slap is here. I could tell him. I could ask him right now.
Lil Slap.
He'd be ready in 2 weeks. Lil Slap is here.
Real name Brandon versus Piranha. This is where it gets a little dicey.
Wait, hold on. I want to be biased first. Brandon 3-0.
Get the fuck out of here.
Very
Detroit versus everybody now.
Detroit. I know Detroit's answer. I know RX's answer. I want to see the chat. B-More says Piranha. KP says Piranha. I see another Piranha. Piranha easy. R&B's going to level up. Cool Whip says Piranha can't bully government name Brandon.
Government name. I hate y'all.
Oh my god. Piranha, R&B. This will be another Ultimate Madness one-off classic. Piranha's been my sleeper. Piranha, government name Brandon for the win. Oh my god.
Government name Brandon. Oh my god.
I know who you ladies are going with, right? Y'all going with your cities, right? This is
now that we're being not biased. I think, man, it's tough. I actually think real name, he had his third was a lot lighter than I thought it would have been this battle. And he said it too, I think, after the battle. Like, hey, I tried to write uphill, it didn't work. Right? So I think if he continues to write up, because I feel like Piranha raps at a high level and stays here. Like there's no, like, it doesn't go up necessarily, but it's still fire. If that makes sense? Whereas real name might have, I think, like he said, he's trying to build up. Right? So he's leaving the battle with, that was the best, material I had all battle. So I think it depends on the writing process for both of them. How much they can keep up the intensity, maybe not the intensity, I think they'll both be intense, but the quality, there we go, of the material and how will translate, right? Because it doesn't always translate how you expect to. So I'm gonna go real name 2-1.
No surprise there. I think this is I think this is the premier battle of the second round. It's a banger.
It's gonna be a dog fight.
And you know what? Real name Brandon said he kind of manifested this. He's like, who do you think you're gonna face in the next round? I said Piranha. Piranha said the same thing, real name. So they kind of like manifested each other to like be here. And I feel like when you do that, you have that special energy to like create some real special material for each other. They're gonna go to war.
They are. It's gonna be a great battle. I can't wait.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't anything less.
I like Jacob's message here. He says Piranha's efficient and consistent. I like that message, man.
There we go.
Talk, Jacob. Talk.
Consistent. That's good.
All right, and the last battle on the bracket still alive. Next versus Bose, the Bambino. High energy match.
I'm actually going to go with the most.
Bose surprised me the most out of everybody watching. When Bose started rapping, and then when he had that third with the video.
That was crazy and smart as hell.
Sucked the energy. Pause, I guess. He sucked the energy out of the room immediately. Like, he could have not rapped. and won the battle. Like that video was so detrimental. When you're watching, like everybody was like, "Oh no!" Even Stumbles was like,
That's why he started his third salty as hell. I'll beat your ass.
That was
Like, I bet you won't. I want to turn around and be like, I bet you won't, though.
Bose surprised the hell out of me.
Shit.
Yeah,
That being said, that's being biased next
going
trio.
for next in that one. Definitely going for next. Pulling for next. Renee Brandon, the West, and all that right there. You feel me? Truthful. He's gonna do really good. Everybody should be good also. I'm looking forward to the next round. Like seriously.
Yeah, the next round's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fireworks.
I
have to process Next and Bose. I can't think of a prediction yet. I gotta process all that. I'm still thinking about all the money I lost on Next. So like, I need to let that emotionally leave first before I can think about Next critically. But no, B-more, I'm not gonna be biased. Being biased is going against Next because he cost me money.
How could fans be biased? There's New York. Never mind. Definitely biased.
Yeah, I was weird. He said he was from New York, but all of his Bose. He said like I'm from New York and during his rounds, but all of his like catalog, his URL box, his description, his profile says North Carolina. Where's this guy from? Now I want to ask questions.
I thought he was from North Carolina North Carolina. I thought he was from New York when I was watching his battle. So.
Because now he's giving me a New York vibe. Now I like him a little bit more.
Sound like a New York cat, yeah.
All right, man. I think that wraps it up for Ultimate Madness 4 this week. RX, it was great having you back on, man. You know what I mean?
I'm happy to be here. I'm looking forward to coming back for, going forward for the whole Ultimate Madness tournament. You know what I'm saying? Today, I'm at my grandma's house, you feel me? I'm here on Crenshaw and all that, you feel me? My grandma made me a peach cobbler, you feel me? She made me like, you feel me, soul food and all that, you feel me? So I came outside to, chill with y'all, so much fun. Love you guys so much. Love the chat. Love turning up with you guys, you feel me? But I'm about to go and get on this peach cobbler real quick, you feel me?
Yes, enjoy that. You gonna get a scoop of vanilla ice cream?
Yes, girl, you gotta have all that. Yes, you gotta have it all. Yes.
Get a little bit more of a scoop from me. And think about me when you eating it, man.
I need you to have two. I've been dropping a bunch of weight, so I need you to eat two now.
You know what? I'm trying to do the same, but today is cheat day. You feel me? I'm only 2 days in, but it's cheat day. I'm gonna go run it. I'm gonna run it in the morning. So yeah.
There you go.
Well, all right, man. Everybody pulled up to rock with us at the after party. Ultimate Madness 4. We'll be signing out. We'll be putting this on YouTube and on the streaming platforms in a couple hours. CECE,
why I gotta be him?
CECE,
you I'm the Billy Boondocks of female battle rap. What? Why I gotta be? What?
That's strange.
Are they talking about me? Or are they talking about you?
That's a strange.
It's both crazy. So
Billy Boondocks at the bottom. I don't.
See, you and I have to now recalibrate our lives and get back to the reality of not having money. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Gaddis. Thank you. All right, but in all seriousness, peace out, peace and love to everybody. We're out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, man.